A trip to China, an opportunity to travel as a nationally recognized high school senior along with 11 other outstanding students, to experience a new country and culture through a thoughtfully constructed exchange program. A trip, better described as a journey that changes you. I was selected as a delegate for the Student Leaders Exchange, a program of the National Committee on U.S.-China Relations. We met in San Francisco for pre-departure orientation, where we participated in discussions led by professionals of varying Chinese topics. On our last day in California, we visited the beach, challenged each other in a sandcastle competition, and witnessed the vastness of the ocean that separated us from where we were to where we were going. After 12 hours on a plane, we landed in Beijing for our first encounters with China. I thought I was prepared from reading the briefing materials and participating in the presentations in California. And while those definitely helped, nothing can truly prepare you for this moment. Tired but excited, we found ourselves in a place that at the time felt so foreign, surrounded by a new language, new food, and a lack of chopstick skills. We explored ancient hutongs, participated in a welcome ceremony at Yihai, and met our host siblings. We walked through the forbidden city of 9,999.5 rooms in Tiananmen Square. The Great Wall serves as a fitting metaphor for our trip to China. Some ran to the top, while others trailed. It was difficult, but together we made it. And for a moment, we stood atop 13,000 miles of history. A kung fu show, market shopping, the Olympic Village, and a tree of friendship. Beijing, a city of 25 million, represents an outstanding image of the diversity and growth of China. The Happy Valley Experimental School in Guiyang greeted our group with open arms, blue skies, temperate weather, and welcoming host families. My sibling Alicia and I connected over fitness, food, and fashion. With every day and every page turn, China became less of an unknown. This developing country is not as far from the U.S. as I first imagined. At our final stop in Chengdu, we were received by giant panda bears and flowers. We were able to share our stories with first-year students while learning about their aspirations as members of the international program. My host sibling Yvette and I connected over Western pop music and shared conversations of her family's history over traditional Szechuan hot pot dinners. We traveled through 6,000 years of Chinese history at a museum, ice skated, survived an Egyptian escape room, and enjoyed a night of karaoke. Not to forget the pandas. We learned the practices of the temple, sung in a rooftop tea garden and bookstore, sat front row in a fire-breathing and face-changing opera, and met officials of the U.S. consulate. Our final night, we shared a hot pot dinner of pig brain and sheep stomach, explored the Global Center, and found a way to pack up all of our belongings back into the luggage. Teary-eyed, we said our final goodbyes to China. I thought that now, a month after my return, I would have fully processed my trip. But every day, it seems that I make a new connection with the information I learned from China. I now understand that this program provides so much more than the experience and memories. It lays the inaugural foundation for a lifetime of involvement in U.S.-China relations.